This is the structure of LS of pistil showing path of pollen tube growth. So this is the complete pistil or carpel that showing the path of pollen tube growth. This is the pistil. You know that the consist of stigma. This is the stigma, and this one is the style, and this is the ovary. So this is the stigma, style, and ovary are the parts of this pistil, and inside the ovary this is the ovule. This one is the ovule surrounded by two integuments here, and inside the ovule this is the embryo sac or female gametophyte. This female gametophyte or embryo sac consists of 3 antipodal cell at the chalazal end. 3. This is the egg apparatus, consists of 2 synergids and 1 egg cell. So this is at the micropylar end. Now after pollination, when pollen grains landed on the stigma, it received the nutrients, water and swells, and then the germination of pollen grains occurs, and pollen tubes now comes out from the germ pore, and now this pollen tube passes through the style, reaches to the ovary and enter into the ovule through the micropylar end. So this embryo sac consists of 3 antipodals. There is the 2 synergids and 1 egg cell, and there is the 2 polar nuclei in this central cell. We know that this embryo sac is 7-celled and 8 nucleate condition, having 8 nuclei but 7 cells. There is the 3 antipodals, 3 in the egg apparatus, and the 1 is the central cell. So there is the altogether 7 cells, but there is also 2 polar nuclei in the central cell. So this is 8 nucleate condition. So after pollination, this pollen grains now germinate and pollen tube comes out from the germ pore. The material of pollen grain also passes through the pollen tube. So there is the 1 vegetative nucleus. So vegetative nucleus also passes, and now this is the generative cell. While passing through the pollen tube, it divides by mitosis to forms the 2 male gametes. We know that in most of the angiosperms, the pollen grains shed at 2-celled stage, that is the 1 generative cell and 1 is the vegetative cell. So after pollination, when the pollen grain germinate, the germinative cell divide to form the 2 male gametes. While in some angiosperms, the pollen grains shed in 3-celled stage, means from the beginning there is the 2 male gametes and 1 is the vegetative cells. So now this pollen tube enter into this ovule through the micropylar end, and then double fertilization takes place in this embryo sac. So now we will discuss about the double fertilization. Now you see double fertilization. Suppose this is the pistil or carpel, this is stigma, style, and this one is the ovary. Inside the ovary, suppose this is the embryo sac, this one is the embryo sac having 3 antipodal cells. There is the 2 polar nuclei, this one is the polar nuclei, and now there is the egg apparatus, consists of the 2 synergids and 1 egg cell. Suppose this one is the egg cell, this is the egg cell, and this one is the synergid, and this is the filiform apparatus that found. Filiform apparatus here is. Now after the pollen grain germination, this pollen tube now passes through the style, reaches to the ovary and enter into the ovule through the micropylar end, and there is the 2 male gametes. Now this pollen tube enter into one of the synergid. There is the 2 synergid, but 1 synergid degenerate, so it enter into one of the synergid, and the filiform apparatus guide the pollen tube to enter into the synergid. when this pollen tube enter into one of the synergid, it discharges its two male gametes. This is the two male gametes that discharges into the cytoplasm of this synergid cell, and then by exocytosis one of the male gamete, this is suppose this is the one male gamete, now move towards the egg cell, egg nucleus, this is the egg nucleus, this is egg cell, and the another male gamete now move towards the polar nuclei. So this is the another male gamete, this is exocytosis. Now the cell male gamete going, one male gamete going towards the polar nuclei, another one is the towards the egg cell. So this is the egg nucleus, and then double fertilization takes place. So what occurs in double fertilization? So one of the male gamete fuses with the egg nucleus, egg cell, to form zygote, and the another male gamete fuses with the polar nuclei, so to form the primary endosperm nucleus. So this is the double fertilization. Now you can see here there is the one male gamete, this is the one male gamete, fuses with one egg cell to form the zygote, and zygote finally develop to form the embryo sac. Embryo, not embryo sac, embryo. So this is the male gamete, this is the haploid cell, means the n number of chromosome, and now this is the egg cell, there is also haploid cell, so there is also the n number of chromosomes, and this n plus n fuses to form the diploid. So zygote is diploid, means this is the 2n, and then this zygote develop to form the embryo. Now the another male gamete, this is the second male gamete, this is the another male gamete, now fuses with two polar nuclei. There is the two polar nuclei, you know, there is the two polar nuclei. So it fuses with the two polar nuclei to form first primary endosperm nucleus. So one nucleus of male gamete and two polar nuclei fuses to form primary endosperm nucleus. कहाँ पे? तो in the central cell. This is the primary endosperm nucleus यहाँ पे बन गया. And now after that this central cell, this complete central cell changes into the primary endosperm cell. This central cell changes into primary endosperm cell, and this primary endosperm cell divide to forms the endosperm. So now here in this case we said this is the one male gamete having the haploid number of chromosome. There is the two polar nuclei, means the n plus n, means there is the two haploid nuclei, and so these three nuclei fuses to form the triploid, means the 3n primary endosperm nucleus. So this one is called the triple fusion because there is the three haploid nuclei fuses to form triploid primary endosperm nucleus. So this is called the triple fusion. While here you can say that one male gamete fuses with the egg cell, means the haploid plus haploid, it forms the diploid zygote. So this is called the syngamy or fertilization, syngamy. So means at the same time two processes going on. One is the syngamy, another one is the triple fusion. So in syngamy, male gamete fuses with egg cell to form the zygote, and in the triple fusion one male gamete fuses with two polar nuclei to form the triploid primary endosperm nucleus. So this is the triple fusion. So this one is the syngamy, this one is the triple fusion. So together it is called the double fertilization. So and finally this primary endosperm nucleus, after primary endosperm nucleus the central cell changes into primary endosperm cell, means this complete central cell changes into primary endosperm cell, and the primary endosperm cell finally develop to form the endosperm. This is the endosperm development occurs. So now what we see that after pollination the pollen grain germinate, and this pollen tube arises, enter into the ovule. There is the ovule, this is the ovule, inside the ovule this is the embryo sac, and through the micropylar end, and the filiform apparatus guide the entry of this pollen tube into one of the synergids. Inside the synergid there is the two male gametes already, they are discharged into the cytoplasm of the synergid, and then from the cytoplasm of synergid it moves. One male gamete moves towards the egg cell, another moves towards the polar nuclei. So one male gamete fuses with egg cell or the egg nucleus to forms the diploid zygote, and another male gamete fuses with two polar nuclei to form primary endosperm nucleus. That after primary endosperm nucleus, the central cell, this complete central cell changes into the primary endosperm cell, and then primary endosperm cell develop to form the endosperm. So what we see here, that there is the two fertilization. One is the syngamy, in which the male gamete fuses with egg cell to form zygote, and then zygote develop to forms the embryo. And the another one is the male gamete fuses with two polar nuclei to form triploid primary endosperm nucleus. So this is triple fusion, this one is the syngamy, and together called the double fertilization. Means the syngamy and triple fusion are together called the double fertilization. So this one is triple fusion, this one is the syngamy, and both together called the triple fusion. After fertilization, the complete ovule develop to form the seed, means complete ovule develop to form seeds. The antipodal cells are degenerated, synergids also degenerated, means in this central cell there will be the one zygote and another one will be the primary endosperm nucleus that changes to form the primary endosperm cell. Synergids and antipodals are degenerated, and finally the zygote develop to form embryo, and then the whole ovule changes to form the seed, and the whole ovary changes to form or develop to forms the fruit. Other parts are degenerated. Thank you.